Growing up in the Rust Belt, money was always tight. We lived in this drafty old house where the wind would literally whistle through the floorboards, and every winter felt like a battle against the thermostat. But my parents, they were magicians. They turned every struggle into a game, so I never really knew we were the poor family on the block. I'll never forget the night I was 7 years old. It was mid-January, pitch black outside, and I was huddled under 3 wool blankets in the living room. Suddenly, the whole street lit up with these angry red and blue flashes. There was this muffled thumping, and then the sound of glass shattering across the street. My dad jumped up, his face as white as a sheet, and practically tackled me into the kitchen, away from the windows. I started shaking, but then my mom knelt down, brushed my hair back, and whispered, "Honey, don't be scared. It's just the intergalactic peacekeepers." She told me that a shooting star had landed in our neighbor's yard, and the space police were just there to make sure the stardust didn't spread. 10 minutes later, our neighbor, Mr. Henderson, this cranky old guy who usually yelled at us to stay off his lawn, walked through our back door wearing a bright yellow raincoat and a plastic silver helmet. He sat on the floor with me for 2 hours, showing me moon rocks, which were really just gravel from his driveway, and telling me stories about his trips to Mars, until the sirens finally faded away. I went to bed thinking I was the luckiest kid in the world to have a real astronaut next door. It wasn't until I was 21 that I found out the truth. That night, a high-speed chase had ended in a violent shootout right on our curb. Mr. Henderson had seen us through the glass, saw my dad's panic, and literally ran through the crossfire with a kid's toy helmet just to make sure I didn't spend the night in terror. Looking back, I realized that even when the world was falling apart outside our door, the people around me were doing everything they could to keep my world together.